This is Unity Radio Online, uniting through music.
Yes, Kidding right there, featuring Chris Brown, Hotel, Jennifer Lopez featuring Iggy Azalea, Booty, Eric Bellinger featuring 2 Chainz, Focus on You. But right now, it is time, Your Music Matters campaign featuring the lady herself, Deleelah. How you doing? I'm alright, thank you. I mean, I'm a bit tired, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
How you find yourself coming in today?
Yeah, no, it was fine. It's alright.
Yeah, I mean,
straight from Brixton.
a lot of people find it difficult after they get off the train station. They don't know where to walk, but it's alright.
Technology's making it hard for humans.
I know, right? Follow your maps. But actually, I want to say congratulations to actually shutting down a brilliant performance at the Hype HQ event launch party last week. How did you feel in the O2? How did you feel?
I felt on edge a bit because Tish, she's my vocal coach.
Yeah.
So I had to make sure that I was on point.
You was hitting them notes.
And I was doing it right. And
Yeah.
for some reason, I was really calm though. For some reason, so it was calm. I really enjoyed it.
When you get prepared for events like that, what goes through your mind? How do you settle yourself?
Well, usually, and I was lucky to have my management in the building that day.
Yeah.
So on my way to the stage, I was like, take my nerves. And I just like...
Just pass it on to someone else.
Yeah, so I just kind of accumulated it like this invisible ball in my hand and was just like, Hayukin, take my...
Bringing some Street Fighter and stuff.
I'm telling you.
Well, I know you're a busy artist, you do regular gigs every month, right?
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about the gigs that you do so fans can actually come out and support you going forth. Or new fans actually, because I know you're on a journey just gaining them fans.
Yeah, well, usually me and my band, the Governor's Live Band, we usually have a gig up in Jazz After Dark in Soho as well.
Yeah.
So they're just accumulating our people. And I also do my own event called Soulful Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
Okay, alright. Soulful Sundays, brought by me and the Governor's Live Band.
Mm-hmm.
We have a live band and we hire singers and poets to come in and do their stuff, and we promote music like old town, funk, jazz, R&B, blues, and everything is just live, and it's got an eloquent, mature atmosphere, and it's in a restaurant, and it's just nice and classy.
That's amazing. You listed so much genres in that one sentence. So actually, let the fans know, the listeners actually, how would you describe your sound? Very soulful, R&B kind of?
Yeah, I suppose so. My sound, usually, I was speaking with Natalie from Floetry, and she encouraged me to use a lot of my voice a bit more. A lot of people would usually say, oh, you sing like you're American. Because I'll just be like,
yeah.
The face and everything. So I've learned how to kind of use more the delicacy of my voice. So it's very, very much more soft. And when I'm in the studio, a lot of producers always tell me that I remind them of Aaliyah because of the softness.
You kind of do, in a sense where Aaliyah with powerful vocals, because I mean, it is to big you up in a sense where you done a cover of Whitney Houston on the day of the, and you know what? When people do covers of Whitney Houston songs, majority of the times, it doesn't go according to what it was supposed to, but it was remarkable. I mean, how could you take on, when you take on songs such big like that, how do you prepare yourself for that? Like that's big. That is really big.
It's just a practice.
Practice makes perfect, right?
Practice makes perfect.
There you go.
Makes perfect. The thing is, if you're a singer and you kind of analyze what's what's around you, what's hard, what's doable, what's not.
Yeah.
You actually sit back and you think, do you know what? I'm not even ever gonna sit here and say that was an easy song to sing, but when you're singing songs like I used to sing "Wishing on a Star" by Rolls Royce, later done by Mary J. Blige, and that was such a hard song to sing. When I first started singing it, it was really hard, and now after the practice, it just kind of flows out. And,
just comes naturally.
And it just kind of comes naturally. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whereas someone was like, "Oh, do that Whitney Houston song," I would always love you. I was like, "No, I'm not touching that song. What are you talking about? I'm not touching that song." I really and truthfully, the notes ain't high, and it is quite powerful. But if you've got the powerfulness and you think, "Oh my God, it's a high note. Can she hit that note?" The note's not high.
See, I wouldn't know all of that. You see,
Exactly,
I would just be listening like, "Oh, that was good. That wasn't bad."
So when you're aware of these little things, it's like, oh, like, do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, it's a smaller hurdle than I thought.
Definitely.
So just don't be scared of nothing. Don't be scared of nothing in your life.
You heard it here first by Deleelah herself. Don't be scared of nothing. Yeah. Don't be scared of nothing. So talking about don't be scared of nothing, how was the adventure when you actually, because I know you actually done the X Factor show, right? How was that whole adventure? I'm not going to go into too much details with that whole, but that is an adventure, right? Especially as an artist taking that road, the television route.
Yeah, no, it was definitely, do you know what? I'm loving it, you know, because I'm still. You're still doing your thing. I'm still doing my thing. You're still doing your thing. Where, like, what I'm gonna say, like, most importantly is that I'm here. I'm with people who have been here with me from the get-go. Yeah. And definitely. When you step into an environment like that, it can completely change you or flip you. You just got to really keep rooted. Would you say you was not scared, but because I understand what you mean about it's a whole new environment that you probably didn't expect, right? Yeah, it's just I wasn't Jermaine. I was not scared at all. I spoke to my friend the night before. She gave me like this brilliant prep talk, and she was like, Deleelah, do you know what? Like, she was like. she's my friend in the end still. So she was like, Deleelah, let me tell you something, yeah? No one ain't in that room, you know. No one but you and that one person that you chat to, you know. Nobody, you know. You're trying to get your head around it. Up, like, you get me, yeah. She was like, Simon Cowell ain't in that room. What has Simon Cowell done for you? He ain't done nothing for you. Like, you get me? She was going in, so it was really funny. But she really put me in a good brain space because I went on that stage and I was not nervous. I can't believe I sang in front of 5,000 people. Wow. And I was not nervous. For some reason, I don't know, God just gave me this energy and this. I mean, it's your calling, man. It's your calling. Yeah. And the whole kind of way how it kind of affects you and changes you is when it almost started kind of changing me when I left the stage and people, like all the film people were saying, oh, like, well done, I'm sorry, I'll better luck next time. And I was smiling. Like, me and my dad went there, my producer and my entertainment lawyer, and we sat there and we had fried chicken, we had sandwiches, we were living that life. Joke. Like, do you know what I mean? And everyone was saying, just as long as you go in there and you have a good time. Like, do you know what I mean? I walked out there and I was smiling and people were like, oh, well, like, sorry, well done. And I cried for about 10 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Only because of the relief and the kind of reality of everything. Do you know what I mean? I didn't let it pull me down. And I think that's what's really important because I was going through there and there was people coming out there bawling their eyes like out. It's the end of the world. I mean? Me and my family and my team, we went back to Wembley Tube Station laughing. Do you know you know what? Do you know what makes a good artist? When you get knocked down, you get right back up. You get right back up. You don't take no for an answer. So I'm actually pleased that you're still doing your thing and you're still there trooping on, you know what, soldiering on. That's a true artist right there. Talking about still doing your thing, you actually took an interest in music at the age of 13, right? Yeah. And you only started proper doing your thing at the age of 15, right? Wow. Well, I first sang in primary school when I was about like 6 years old. The local talent show. Oh no! It was in school actually, and it was quite embarrassing actually. Yeah, it was like 6 years old running up to the head teacher like, "Excuse me, miss, can I sing something?" And it was like, it was like something from a cartoon. But I professionally started when I was 13. I don't know, something guided me to search some singing classes.
Mm-hmm.
And remember the dial-up connections, the AOL dial-up connections.
We all remember that right there.
Yeah. I never forget that day, 13, one of the first days after school, and I said, please, my friend, can I borrow your internet? Because I want to search for some singing classes, and I bumped into Oval Theatre, and I started going there for about 3-4 years, and that's where everything started to evolve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. We get it. So talking about your album actually that we're going to get into after playing one song off it, which is Replay. Before we get you to actually introduce it, could you tell us a bit about, give us a little insight of what they can expect from this song that we're about to play?
Replay?
Yeah.
Okay. Replay, baby, put your love on replay. Sorry.
There it is, a little taster. But right now we're gonna actually get into it off her album itself. So let's go. Right here, Deleelah, Replay. Let's get it. I was there bobbing away like, replay. I'm gonna replay this when you go. Replay it. But no, for real, congratulations.
Thank you. Now the video for that was due to be coming out by the end of April.
End of April.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the distribution will be coming along with that as well. But and along with Poison as well. Poison's gonna get a little bit of a head start before Replay first.
Yeah.
So expect to see that by the end of April.
Okay.
As you can see, the album is physically here already.
Physically here.
Yeah.
Physically here. It's in my hands. We'll actually be giving away a signed copy as well, so don't miss it, people. Right here on Uni Radio Online, the Drifty Show.
Yep.
Let's get it.
So did you enjoy it?
Yes, I'm telling you, you think I'm joking, I'm gonna replay it when you go. I'm gonna replay it when you go, for real. On a serious note though, tell us a bit about your, how's the support been for you since starting in your career till this present day?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Phenomenal.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's really beautiful. God has a special way of kind of like showing you signs in your life.
Yeah.
And there's not as much haters as I expected there to be. But I just think that everyone's kind of growing. Like everyone wants the best for everyone now. It's 2015. It's not the 90s no more. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's just like a spread of love and encouragement and positivity, which I just find it's amazing.
For real, it is. Talking about one thing you actually said earlier on in the show as well, people say you sound American. When you hear remarks like that, how do you feel when people say stuff like that to you?
I feel like I'm universal.
International.
I feel like I'm international already.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
For real.
That's a good look. I like it. People always say, yeah. And people sometimes say, oh, I thought you was from Birmingham. Oh, yeah, I sound like... I don't know what you guys are listening, what you lot can hear, but clearly they can see something in me that I can't.
Yeah.
But I take it as a positive thing. So
definitely.
If I go to America, you lot's going to think I'm one of you guys. So that's cool, man. I can run with that.
Well, I mean, one thing actually, because the UK, I don't know why it is, but we don't really have an area like for R&B soul. What's your views on that? Like the UK is not really big on those sort of things.
I think that's a big question still, because obviously I think where America is so big.
Yeah. I mean, you could fit London and New York 10 times.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just New York.
Isn't it? That's one state.
So like going over there and kind of doing the R&B, they've got their own little sections and everything.
Yeah.
And the UK always seems to kind of follow the Americans. So the UK is too small to concentrate on one genre. Like, do you know what I mean? I make it big, especially if it's like a kind of an urban, or if it's ethnic minority kind of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Genre and that. But I think we can definitely shine light on it. I think that genres are continually interbreeding.
I like that word, interbreeding. I like that word. It's true though. I mean, you have hip hop artists teaming up with R&B, rock. Every genre's kind of Exactly.
So I'm not gonna give it up because I think deep down inside me, I'm a soul singer. I'm a soul blues, R&B, soul singer. Do you know what I mean? So
let your soul pour out.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So everything that I'm gonna do is gonna have my stream of soul in it. Even like the new material that we've got for this year. So we're currently promoting Divine Evolution, though we've got the next album, which I may call Divine Intervention. But it's got all my vocals are very soulful. Yeah. But we've got upbeat, dancey, housey, touch of grime, garagey.
Okay.
Beats. Do you know what I mean? That hopefully the radio would love. So we're just continuing kind of experimenting with this art.
Testing the waters.
Yeah, man.
Testing the waters.
Yeah, definitely.
So I know you write your own stuff as well.
Oh, for sure.
How do you get into that mode to write a song? Like, what does your mind go through to prepare yourself to sit down and think, okay, I'm gonna write a song called Replay. I'm gonna write a song called Poison.
It's I don't know. You know what? It's the most times the best ideas come to me is when I'm going to sleep, and it's really annoying because sometimes I'll have a really good idea, and then I can't sleep because I need to get it out.
Yeah.
So this is where technology kind of lends a hand because I just record it on my phone and I go back to sleep.
That's the best way. Voice memo.
Yeah, exactly. Just memo that
A voice memo.
You know what I mean? But come like 4 or 5 years ago when I just bought my studio, I would get out of bed, turn on my computer, put on my Logic, fix up my mic, drop an idea. Before you know it, I was up for about 5 hours recording a new song. Yeah. So sometimes it's hard when people say, oh, I'll sit down, you can write a song now. Or if you're in the studio, do you know, I need a break, I need some.
It's not as easy as that.
Yeah,
you need to let it come to you.
You need to let it come to you sometimes. And it's magical, it's really magical sometimes. You can sit there having brain block and you're like, I can't describe it, I can't describe what I'm feeling. Like, how do you say, what's another word? What rhymes with this? What rhymes with that? Do you know what I mean?
I know, trust me, I know. One artist to the next. So tell us a bit about
But don't. I just, as a word of advice for any other songwriters out there, years ago I used to get really frustrated when I couldn't describe what I wanted to, but just think of it as words and poetry, the way how you can put a sentence together is a lyric. That's it. Don't think of it too as a hard thing. If you can express how you're feeling, you can write a lyric. That's it.
There you go. You heard it from her herself on Uni Radio Online. But no, so what's in the pipeline for the fans? What can they expect from you this year, next year, the year, 5 years time? What can they expect from Miss Deleelah?
5 years time, I want to have seen the world. I know it's 5 years going to go really quickly.
Yes, it's around the corner.
You know what I mean? So 5 years round the corner, down the road, I would like to have had at least, I don't know, 10 number ones or something, 2 a year or something. And repping London, I'll be here in London.
Definitely, London, make some noise.
Definitely. London makes some noise.
You know.
Deleelah's here. We're here to stay. Straight out of South London. You get me? I'm not going to specify my area.
South London, North London, East London, West London. London makes some noise.
Exactly. You know, we're all around the road.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, and taking big stages as well. I was just taking big stages. I want to be supporting the best artists out there. I'm a young female entrepreneur. I'm setting up my own production company to release my next album through as well. I have my management team, big up SKP Entertainment as well. We're doing big things on the scene right now. And hopefully the team's just going to get bigger and stronger in 5 years.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? We're going to make a stamp.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Definitely. Yeah. Just kind of giving a voice for us females as well. Do you know what I mean? Because we've had a lot of male artists that have bust the scene. Tiny Temper, Tissy Striders and Wileys and everything. And we had like Leona Lewis, Estelle, they've all gone to America and done their stuff. So I think it's really important for Deleelah to stay in London and give these female entrepreneurs the strength that they need and that they have. They just need someone to show them that they can do it and use it.
Definitely. So talking about Miss Deleelah herself, to give you something to go off and get it cemented in your brain, Poison. We're gonna get you play. Yes, Deleelah right there with Poison. Hey. Poison.
Yeah, so you got to hear with the backing track, and obviously, of course, last week at Hype HQ launch event, I done that acoustic.
Phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, you know what? I caught
my guitarist as well. Never Forget That World from the Never Forget That band. My guitarist Hyacinth, picking her up. We'll be seeing her tomorrow right behind the hits as well, Jazz Cafe. I'll be there. Yeah, tomorrow. Jazz Cafe.
Jazz Cafe.
Yeah, behind the hits. Picking up Never Forget That World.
What time is that from?
That's where that band's doing. From 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So picking up that team there, making it everything that it was.
Making movements. Right, so okay, on the Drifty show, I like to play this game called In 60 with Drifty with my special guests. You ready for it? Basically, I'm going to ask you about 5-6 questions and you have 60 seconds to answer them, right? You ready for the challenge?
Alright, I'm ready.
Let's go. First question would be, name 3 items you can't live without.
Do they have to be items? Can't it be people? Sorry, I'm a bit difficult.
No, items. People would be too easy.
Oh my god. Cucumber.
Okay. Okay.
Cucumber. My flannel.
Isn't?
Cucumber, my flannel. I'm not quite sure. Honey.
Okay, very unique with your answers. I mean, I've had so much people come here saying their phone, their laptop, their iPod, every technical device you could think of. Secondly, okay.
I'm unique, I'm telling you.
Definitely, originality is key. Where was your first date?
Where was my first date? I'm not sure if my parents would want it. My first date, which one? I'm drinking. My first date, okay, was after a under 18s rave.
Yeah.
Remember under 18s? Remember those ones? Okay, it was under.
We all was under 18 at one stage.
But remember the raves? Remember that Top Boy and like under 18s and yeah.
With the bigger fish, all of that.
Yeah. It was in a park in Vauxhall actually, and he was so sweet. He gave me his Avrex jacket, and he brought me some pizza, and we had pizza in the park.
That was the caption for that. I was just about to say pizza in the park. Okay. Oh, how nice. Did the pizza get cold?
No, I ate that.
Thirdly, because I know you girls are into your hats or shoes, what clothing item can't you go without? If you was going on tour and you could only take one, well, that would be weird if you can only take one, but if you can only take one.
You're making me laugh. It would be my trainers.
Your trainers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They have to have air bubbles in them as well.
I hear you.
I'm an air bubbly person.
I hear that. Fourthly, if you could collaborate with any artist, UK, American-wise, international-wise, who would that be? Actually, name three. Name three.
This is going to be a silly question, but can we like turn back time?
Yeah, past or alive.
Okay,
yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson.
He comes up a lot.
Yeah. Alright. Ignore Michael Jackson.
No. Everyone wants to. Listen, every artist in the game wants to work with Michael Jackson or wanted to.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, MJ, Prince, and Bob Marley.
That's so cool. I'm humbled by your answer. Literally. Okay, and fifth would be, what is your favorite dish you like to eat? Food dish. Your head's all over the place with this one.
Yeah, you can't ask a food person what their favourite food is.
There must be one dish you're like, you can never turn down.
Alright, okay, now that the reggae's on in the background, it's kind of reminding me of some ackee and saltfish and some callaloo, some hard food and them things.
Yes.
I can never say no to some hard food and some nicely done some cabbage. Shut up.
For people who don't know about hard food, we're talking about your dumpling, your yams, your banana, your everything. Yeah? But anyway, I'm not going to get into all of that either because, the Drifty show's based in London, not Jamaica. So, yeah, let's get it. But no, thank you so much for coming through. You know what? You're not a stranger no more. So next album, next video, next EP, you know where the Drifty Show Uni Radio Online is. And actually, is there any shout-outs you want to give as well?
Yeah,
Take the flow, take the stage.
Definitely. I want to shout out to everyone that's taken part in the album. I want to big up to my producer, Zion, one of the best producers and engineers. Like, you get me, we're going to be doing big stuff this year. My photographer as well, Brian Wood, who we've been working with for a long time. I want to big up SKP Entertainment, Never Forget That World. My parents. What else is there? Oh yeah, of course. I've got so much people. I want to bring up the whole of Brixton, Brixton Tube Station, the library, helping me out. But also I want to big up and coming shows that I've got going. I want to big up my band, the Governors Live Band, in the building. I want to big up Soulful Sundays, each and every last Sunday of the month at the Ivory Arch in the Elephant and Castle. I want to big up Live and Dine, a resident artist there, following up with SKP Entertainment, remodel the runway. We've got on the 28th of February, bigging up Natasha and Hakeem on that. I want to big up Show's event, Ladies Night of Genre, which we'll be doing on the 14th of March. Jazz After Dark, we've got on February. So it just kind of goes on, Jermaine. You can't stop me there.
We go. All right then. No, that's cool. That's cool. Another thing as well.
I want to pick up the Most High. That goes without saying. And everyone, every single person. This is the most important. Every single person who helped, supported me buying my CD. Last year, 2014, I managed to sell over 800 CDs.
Wow.
Just doing my shows and selling them in Croydon in the streets, selling them in Brixton, Leicester Square, Piccadilly Circus, Camden. I was spotted a few places.
You and your gran. That's what that is.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man.
For I was on my griddly grind. And for every penny that came into my hand, for everyone that said that they haven't got any money, they're going to the cash pot and they're coming back, and for every one of those kind words, thank you so much. It means the world. It means the world. Like, someone brought a CD for me one time and they said something so kind to me, I started crying. And I'll never forget that day of my life. I made about £20, £25, but it was one of the best days of my life, and you guys have made it the best, so thank you so much.
Definitely, man. Is there any social network media sites people can gain following on?
Yeah, man, yeah. Well, besides seeing me promoting and hanging around in Brixton, catch me online. You can Google me, Deleelah Singer, spelled Deleelah Singer. It's like Delilah, but Deleelah. So just think of it as like a good version. Like you have Delilah, the badass version, you have Deleelah, like the good version, like So just spell me as Deleelah space Singer, Singer.
Let's get him. Thank you so much for coming through on the show. As I said, you are not no stranger no more, so you know where we are. Let's keep it locked on Uni Radio Online. T.I. featuring Young Thug coming up right here.
Can I sing something?
You want to sing something?
Yes, please.
You know what? This is something different. No one's actually come on the show and sung a little something, so alright then. We're going to give you a little time.
Okay.
That's cool.
Thank you, Jimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. My name is Deleelah, and I'm going to introduce to you a song off the album Divine Evolution. It's called Love and Music. Please check it out. Now, this is a true story. I'm sitting and all I could hear is this melody, yeah. It's running along in my mind. And I had a vision of this sound, and oh my, it was so clear. And to me it was silently loud. And I know it's me you're calling when you're trying to get through my 3G. You're fusing all my energy. I think I found the love between you and me. Love and music is turning me on. Love and music, I'm tuning in to you. We are one, two inseparable, yeah. Love and music is where we belong. And I'll do a special one for you guys, yeah. Love and music is turning me on. Love and music, Unity Radio, I'm tuning in to you. We are one, we're two inseparable now. Love and music is where we belong. Thank you.
Yes. Let's get Deleelah right there in the studio. Wow. You need to go and follow her. You need to go and support the cause. You need to go and get the album, get the EP, get everything there is. Go and support yourselves. Thank you so much for coming through, man. You don't understand. You have an amazing voice and you will go far in your career. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Unity Radio. Thank you, London. Thank you, everyone here. Peace and goodness. Hi people, my name is Deleelah. I'm here at Unity Radio Online. We just had an interview session with Drifty promoting my album Divine Evolution. It's going to be out in April, so you guys please check it out on Spotify, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation and iTunes. It's been a good year so far. Just starting on the promo to some of the work and getting back into the studio, working on some new material. Looking forward to the new year, looking forward to be hitting up some big stages as well. We've got South Bank this year. Look out for my event, Soulful Sundays, each and every last Sunday of the month at the Abbey Arch in Elephant Castle. And bigging up to Unity Radio Online, check them out.
This is Unity Radio Online, uniting through music.